Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 25 minutes away from 11 o'clock on the 10th of the 10th, 2023. I'm here in Glinties, Donegal, in a B&B on the main street. Let's see, Brennan's B&B. Here about, it was late enough when we got in, but I had to go then to get diesel and had to plan my route out for tomorrow. And I just had a cup of tea a while ago, and then I started a bit of study. Bad old racing on tomorrow. Well, there's a couple of nice races in good horses out in Punchestown, but to make a pound, it's not simple tomorrow. I spoke with you last. I was in the city of the tribe, and I went out last night. I went down and went into Taft's first and had a pint. Good crowd around there, a lot of young crowd, bit of music going on. So I went down then to the Keys, looked at the King's Head first, no music. The Keys was a great band, two great guitarists, one in particular. He had fairly nifty fingers, I must say, going up and down the strings. And pint was $5.90. At 3 pints, I only got charged for one, $5.90. I don't know what happened to the second one. I tapped the card, all right, and she gave the thumbs up. And the other pint, I was charged 59 cents. I didn't know that until I checked when I went home on the phone. But I could have been charged €59 just as well. She obviously didn't put on the zero. She just put on the 5.9. So Louis Fitzgerald, isn't that who owns the Keys? He'd be short a few pound on the balance sheet this month. I'll have to track him down. He might be short, would I? But by Jesus, if you owned the yard of that counter, you wouldn't be too worried about making a living. The Lord saves and blesses. I've never seen as many women drinking shots. I don't know how much the head they were or the shot they were. It was unreal. There was one fella or a girl, well, it could qualify for either, I suppose, making shots just continuously. The ones with the Belfast bombers, I think they call them. But we're up out at, it was 10 o'clock leaving this morning. They were slow to the traps, and we went to Knock Shrine first. They weren't that keen on going into it, but she decided she would then. I said, you better go in and say a prayer. You're going in a new direction now, the two. So we went from there then to I brought them into Marquee Castle. It's a functioning castle in Clooney in County Sligo. So we're fierce impressed with that. When you walk in the door, there's a staircase in front of you, and it's laid out in red carpet. So there's a wedding a day there from March till October, every day. Great place for weddings. So there was a few photographs taken place there, and then we went on to Yeats's grave outside Sligo, the great W.B. Yeats. And then we had the lunch in the Holyrood Hotel in Bundoran. I went for the deadly roast beef, and we got a great dessert. We got the hot apple tart, ice cream, and the deadly delicious custard. And it came in a little jug as well, and it was real rich. So that was slowly ate to get as much value out of it as possible. And I asked her, I said, could I have a little pillow here? I said, I was on a couch. I could have flung up down for an hour. I was absolutely wrecked. We went from there then to Killybegs, photographs taken. It was piss and rain most of the day. And then we went to Slieve Lee Cliffs. We got there about 5:25 and they were closing up, which couldn't see past your nose anyway. So we went from there then on a desperate bad road cross country to Glinties. It was nearly 7, I think, when we got here. But good enough day all the same. Good enough day as well that we took a few quid off the bookies. Nice double up. The two races worked out just as I had hoped. You'd be driving along and you'd be planning a race, and it couldn't have worked out any better. The first race, parked the bus about 100 yards from the line, and plenty of encouragement out the windows to Mark Walsh to get out his finger on Park of Kings, and he pulled away again. He'll win again, and Upton Trip, and he'll make a grand chase of that one. That's normally what they do when they'll see now how good it is, and they'll probably run it again. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. It'll probably go up not that much, maybe £5 or £6 for that. Brought us on to the double tonight. I was at Donegal town actually. I went back to get I had to go to a Circle K, and it was 20 kilometres back. So I went back to get it because there was nothing else on the way tomorrow morning, and I was low, so I had to go back and get it. The fuel card is only Circle K fuel stations, so I was at the petrol station or gas station, whatever you want to call it, when the race was on, and he said he jumped out of the stall, but I was thinking that surface would suit, and I wasn't snug enough, and he would drift out to 4 to 1. So that was a grand double then, you see. It'd be nearly 13 to 1. The one in the middle of the day was the one that got away. I went for intricacy, but you see the horse that won, Barras, that was won for us on the 4th of July last year, and only ran one since. It was the day that we hit the 3 in the Trixie and the Terry Woods Trixie. The 3 that came up that day, and that was one of them. Barras, I think he was it 130 or 72 into 94. I looked at him yesterday and I just said he might need the run, and he drifted out to 12 to 1 today. That's a few times lately I've went against both horses, like the likes of going against Poker Face and a few of them lately, and they came in. But anyway, money made today. It's a good start to the week. Desperate hard to find a bet tomorrow, but I got 2. Let's see. Oh, these Tread with Care now tomorrow. The 237 at Nottingham is a stay-in fillies handicap there. 3-year-olds won it the last 2 years, and I have it between 2 3-year-olds again. Sanction that has won its last 2. Ed Bethel hasn't had a winner in the last, I think he's over 17 in the last 14 days. But I went with Alba Longa. Maybe a small reverse forecast with Sanction. Ray Beckett, this yoke, I won't call it a yoke yet, 3-year-old filly. It won on soft ground in Windsor. We won snug enough that day of 75. Then it seems to be better on the soft ground. So the softer the better, I think, for this. But it won very nice as well in Chester. We'll have a quick peep at it. It was soft, it was heavy in places, even though it doesn't look hot deep there.
But very much in touch as they start the left-hand swing that'll bring them back towards the home straight, and they head now towards the last 2 furlongs. Dreams a Dozen taken on by Alba Longa, and Alba Longa puts her nose in front as they swing for home and head towards the final furlong and a half. It's Alba Longa with the advantage from Dreams a Dozen. There's about 3/4 of a length between them now, back in 3rd place, and trying to stay on is Percy Jones, meander down the wide outside next. But Alba Longa has gone to the front for Jim Crowley and has quickly gone 3 lengths clear and is forging further clear as they race up towards the line. Alba Longa will justify favouritism in great style in the opener. Alba Longa beats the...
We put it into a list race the last day, but like if you look at the ratings of the listed race, Al Karim rated 112, 111, 105, 101, and rated 86. So it went out to make a go and died a death then. I think Sanction is the one I'd be afraid of. But that's one, and the other one then is in a Punchestown in the ground. I think it's going to, there's rain coming, I hope, so I'm going on this that it's going to be yielding to soft. Going against a bus horse, Movie King likes good ground, and the last time it ran nearly on good ground was the time it won for us at a big price. I think it was 8-1 was it, and it Tony Martin. But it's going over fences. You wouldn't know what position the handbrake will be in tomorrow, but it needs good ground to be at its best. But I thought the last day, with a bit of cut on the ground, Hascouer Clermont for the going all right yard of Gavin Cromwell. It jumped very well, and it ran round on the whole race on the rail. And it's a staying type because it won in Punchestown last year over hurls of 97, 3 miles, and then it won in Sligo nearly 3-2 over hurls. Steadily getting to know the job over fences, and didn't get into the race in time. That's him, the grey. We'll watch a bit of it. This is him on the. He went round on the inside.
Colours behind these, yet to be asked for maximum effort. Out wider on the course for Greenway Machine still goes reasonably well. Hascouer Clermont's behind these. Plenty holding chances. They go out over the second last, but it's still this Say Calcun who goes on. Some Dove looks a big danger in second. Hascouer Clermont is in third. The leader met it all wrong. Say Calcun allows Some Dove and Rachel Blackmore to come within half a length. Hascouer Clermont is in the third spot from Room to Rome and Ocean Legacy. But up front it's Say Calcun and Some Dove. These are the pair that battle it out inside the final 100. Some Dove the near side, Say Calcun the far side. They're neck and neck to the line. It's close. Some Dove in the centre, far side.
If he was put into the race a bit sooner, he'd have that won. Now he went up. I think he went up £3 for that, didn't he? 106. He went up £3, but he was previously on 106 starting off the campaign anyway. So he's only a 6-year-old. A couple of them was behind him before, so it was hard enough now to get that tomorrow. So we got it too anyway. So tread carefully, I say. There's I'm in Portrush tomorrow night. Portrush for 2 nights now. Never stayed up there before. Wanted to go to the Giants Causeway, so we'll get Glen Bay National Park and a couple of spots on the way up tomorrow, and Portrush. Your man sent me a message a while ago. They were down in the town. There's only 2 hotels, one either side of the road. There was 4 in one and 6 in the other, so I think they're going to bed. But I'm not going out tonight. Going to bed early. So it's nearly 10 to 11 now. So bash the bookies over and out.